Hello viewers, you are welcome to Dailies on TVRC. My name is Abiola Michael, and with me in the studio is... Reading to your hearing is the Vanguard newspaper.
And with me is the Punch newspaper. Here are the headlines on the Punch newspaper. Lagos installs speed limit monitors and imposes 50,000 naira fine. EFCC arraigns 9 Chinese for alleged cyber terrorism and internet fraud. And finally, reps demand action against substandard cylinders to curb explosions. So I would like to ask, Michael, what do you have to say about the reps demand to basically curb this explosion by basically addressing
they made the right decision. Yes, they made the right decision because we don't want a situation whereby we have different explosions in people's homes. A threat to life and properties is something that we should take very serious.
Yes,
and I believe that once they can curb this thing, then it's easier for us to prevent anything that will lead to the loss of life and properties.
Yeah.
Basically, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. So they did very well. So let's just hope that they uphold everything because they demand action. And when you demand action, you have to make sure that you see to the end of this action you are demanding for. Do you understand? So let's just hope. And all the companies that are doing all these cylinders, I feel like they should have something that can protect. I don't know. In a way, I feel like they should have something that can protect people from explosions, to avoid explosions. That's what I feel. So in a way, we are advancing. Technology is advancing. So let's see what we have in stock for ourselves in a couple of years. Maybe we'll come up with something much more better than the cylinders.
All right. Now, EFCC arraigns 9 Chinese for alleged cyber terrorism and internet fraud.
That news is somehow to me because what are Chinese people doing in Nigeria?
There's nothing wrong in, of course, there's nothing wrong in having them here in Nigeria. There's nothing wrong. But when you now look at some of the clandestine activities that they're actually doing, that is now what needs to be addressed.
So they have been arraigned already.
Yes, they've been arraigned.
So I believe that if they are Chinese, they should inform Chinese authorities about these people coming in. Or what do you think? Like it's beyond our own jurisdiction here.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't believe so because of course they are here in Nigeria, and the action perpetrated was probably most likely against Nigerian citizens when it comes to fraud, internet fraud and cyber terrorism.
I understand. But at least they should inform their.
Of course, definitely that should be done. That should be done.
So they did a very good job anyway. EFCC, kudos to them for doing their job as expected. So I believe that they'll be brought to book and they'll be punished for whatever offenses that is brought against them. So that's a good one. And they also need to report them to the authority. All those ones also need to also punish them as well for this thing.
Now, Lagos installs speed limit monitors and imposes 50,000 fine. I believe that's a very impressive improvement and development, especially with regards to the traffic system and to be able to get to address traffic
people on the road.
Because even with traffic lights on the road, many persons still abuse. They
run
red lights even on the road.
And you know why? Lagos is a very crowded place. For starters, really crowded place. So and a lot of people in Lagos, they are not patient. Do you understand? So and when there is no rule, when a country where there is no law, will not be order at all. So I believe that with this rule and law that they have introduced, to curb those motorists to be able to behave themselves, and to have a situation whereby we are going to have free flow, free traffic and all that.
Particularly the installation of the speed limit monitor is a very good one, and it will help to monitor the speed of drivers and motorists all around the world.
All right.
So what do you have for me for?
All right, on Vanguard, it says Elumelu canvasses support for young African entrepreneurs. Minister pushes for transition from 934 to 12 to 4 system of education. And lastly, budget increases signals proactive approach to capital investment. The Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture. So what can you say about the budget increases signals for the approach of the capital investment?
Well, I believe according to Nakima or Nasima, as the case may be, it's true. All right, because basically the budget was recently increased from I think about 49 million trillion thereabout to 54 trillion now.
That's
so and basically a whole lot of people are looking towards investments, basically, a whole lot of things that would help to boost the Nigerian economy.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
according to the federal government. So we should be hopeful that yes, this is indeed something that can help to improve the economic system of Nigeria in the long run, and not the other way around.
The other way around. All right. So minister pushes for transition from 934 to 12 to 4 system of education. I mean, is that not a bad move?
Well, right now, when you look at that policy, because it has actually been enacted, the policy has been, yes, it has gone through all the necessary process and it has been enacted already. So, but when you look at it, we are basically experiencing a policy somersault, especially with regards to our education system. It has been happening for a while, and it's still something that is happening. Do you understand? If you look at past records, we had the education system of 934. Before, and gradually it was changed to 6334.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, and now we are looking at the 12 to 4 system, 12-4 system, whereby we just have a seamless transition throughout primary basic education with secondary education joined together. But yes, well now if you look at the pros and the cons of this particular policy, of course there are advantages. Definitely advantages, but the disadvantage is that it will take a whole lot for a whole lot of schools to be able to adjust, especially Montessori schools that do not have secondary school incorporated. You understand? You will see schools trying to run around to be able to get to adjust, get more infrastructure, get to build more classes to accommodate this new policy. You have to get more staffs, more teachers. You understand now? There'll be, of course, finances will be involved most definitely.
Yes.
So a whole lot of things will have to be put in place to be able to make sure that this policy is properly enacted all around in the system. Okay. So I just want to say that the schools will be given time to adjust to this. It's going to take a whole lot. Okay, so of course there are pros. We have the advantages, but there are definitely disadvantages along the line. So we are hoping that yes.
Let's see how it goes.
So what else again?
Elumelu canvassing support for young African entrepreneurs.
This
is not the first time he's doing that.
It's not the first time, and we're hoping that it will not be the last. And we're hoping that this support this call to action is answered. You understand? Because he has a foundation that is trying to cater for the growth of youth, young entrepreneurs.
That's a good one from you.
So we are hoping that yes, he gets that support in it and is able to reach out to a wide range of youths out there. I think that's
all right. So that's enough on Vanguard here?
Yes.
Or do you have a punch?
That's all on punch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we round up for today. Join us next time on Dailies on TVRC. I'm your host, Abiola Mike, and with me is
Olaniwoluwa Tobiloba.
Bye for now.
Take care.